everybody, Johnny Be Good here. Hello and good morning greetings from Capel, Texas. Today is October 30th, 2020. The local time here is 11:15. The temperature is, it says 63, but I doubt if that's accurate. Oh boy. I should have went the other way. So it was at 63 and dropping down to 60 because I was parked for quite a while. Down to 58. By the way, the voltage is still holding at, 13.8. And this morning when I started the truck, it took about 3 or 4 tries before the motor, the third try was like, nothing. So I tried it one more time and it went. Just now when I started the truck, it started right up. No problem. One click, that's it. So any of you out there around the world that are blessed with good financial situation where if you could afford to buy me a brand new Peterbilt, a brand new Peterbilt, yellow, or those long hood Peterbilts, and a trailer, then I'll go be an owner operator. Hey, weirder things happen in the world, right? Why not? Yeah, a lot of people keep asking me, why don't you become an owner operator? It's not possible for me to do it. It isn't. I don't have enough savings to even put a down payment on a truck. And I'm not gonna go into trucking business without a sound financial capital and be paycheck to paycheck. And that's just, I've done it before. I tell you what, it's not fun. All right, this is the most important part of my message for today. There's a guy out there in Africa that keeps hounding me to help him get a job here in the United States. Get him a job at ADL. I keep explaining to him and every other person out there in the world that I don't have the resource or the knowledge to help anyone come to this country and get a truck driving job. I don't have the time, the financial, the know-how. I don't know how to do that. One actually got into somewhat of a, I don't know, I think I hurt his feelings because he keeps asking me the same question. I keep giving him the same answer, but he would just not accept. I understand that some of these guys are desperate to get a job. I understand that. But at what point do you say, you know what, I've explained this 20 different times, 20 different ways, but you just seem to not accept my answer. And I think he got hurt. I think he got mad at me. But for those of you who are out in the United States that are looking for a job, ADL Transport is looking for 2 experienced, seasoned truck drivers. My boss has been asking me to do a video. He's offering $10,000 sign-on bonuses for drivers. So if you're currently are employed, looking for a better company to work for, or recently been out of work, check out ADL Transport. And I really think you're gonna like it here. If you're one of those guys that don't want all kinds of different people, calling you. I just hate big companies. They have payrolls, they have safety, there's so many things you gotta go through. People constantly calling you all the time. For the most part, ADL is like, here's your load, get it there on time, get it there safely, and don't bother me. I won't bother you. I mean, isn't that what trucking is supposed to be, right? You're not being haunted by different departments, wants a piece of meat out of you every day. I think the best way that I could describe ADL is that the freedom of working here really is. But if you're a person that needs to talk to people all the time, I guess maybe not. I don't know. As I said it before, my boss is offering a $1,300 minimum gross pay a week. Let's just say for some odd reason that the freight was slow that week, or you broke down, or whatever circumstances that you were not able to run the truck as hard as possible, you're going to get paid $1,300. Now, if the freight is good, everything is going okay, you run you're behind as hard as you can, you could earn up to $1,800. Now, I'll be honest with you, that has only happened half a dozen times over 4 years, but it's not, it's not uncommon. I mean, that's not impossible. The boss is willing to give you, and in other words, what if in that week, I don't know, the freight was slow, something happened, and the truck only made $900 gross, right? He'll give you the rest of the $1,300 out of his own pocket. He calls that an upcharge. And one thing that I like over here is that I pay a 1099 tax. So I'm considered, I'm not an owner operator, okay? But I am self-employed. And a lot of people have been telling me, oh, you can't do that, you can't do that. According to my tax accountant, it's perfectly legal. Been doing it for the last, what is it now, almost 4 years? But I think the boss will also give you the option of, if you want to file a W-2, that's entirely possible as well. Again, you must live somewhere in Texas, Oklahoma, Missouri, Illinois, Wisconsin. I would imagine Iowa would be a good, still be a good place. Minnesota. I don't know about Michigan. Indiana, Ohio, Pennsylvania, West Virginia, Virginia. I think some parts of New Jersey is possible, since we do pick up in New Jersey. Not downtown, Newark. We don't go there. I don't know. It's not that big of a deal anyway. We don't go to New York City. We don't go to Canada. We don't go to Mexico. So, yeah, Arkansas, Tennessee. Feel like I'm missing a couple more states. So again, if you had the personality of you want to be independent, I think you're gonna like over here. What else is going on? Hey, is it true that Boss Man Trucker is quitting ADL? I find that hard to believe. I think there was some kind of a misunderstanding that the boss was joking around. From what I heard or understood, the boss was joking around about getting rid of all the Volvos because he's been hammered with technical difficulties with Volvos. So I think he was joking around that the boss was going to get him a brand new T680, and Eric, I guess, misunderstood that, and he felt he was being downgraded to a T680. Huh? I don't know. But that's, to be honest with you, that's another thing too. Last week, you know, I've always had the feeling that, okay, to begin with, when I was driving Baby Blue, a Freightliner Columbia or Cascadia, the boss asked me, he said, which truck do you think is better? A T680 or a Volvo? I said, you know what? The T680 was one of the best trucks that I've driven. It was the most reliable, quiet, very good to drive. But I want to try the Volvo because I've never driven a modern Volvo. I've driven a Volvo white a long time ago. And I thought Volvo white back then rode really smooth. So I said, you know what? For my selfish reason, I think I'm just going to say, let's get the Volvo instead of the T680. So he did. And ever since that I've been driving this Volvo, I have developed an appreciation of the Volvo. The windows are really big. It's really nice to drive. I think it's smooth, pretty quiet. It's got some ups and downs as far as the electricals are, you know, some issues, but hey, show me a truck that doesn't break down. So last week when Your Grace had an alternator problem and the boss had to change the alternator on the side of the road by himself, he gave me a T680 to use to deliver my load from Frederick, Maryland to Monrovia, Maryland, which is about 10 miles. Within that 10 miles one way, 20 miles round trip, within that 20 miles of experience, I tell you what, man, I take it back. I think I like the Volvos better. I really do. Now, granted, the T680 that are in the yard are pretty old. I don't know what the T680s are brand new. But I think the layout on the Volvo is much better. Everything is within reach. For one thing that I've noticed on the T680, the dash seems to be a little higher, I think. And you have to somewhat kind of like look over, you know, have a little bit of you have to extend your neck a little bit to see a little bit. And even the mirrors, the side mirrors were a lot smaller on the T680s, I think. So when the boss asked me this week or last week, say, you know, should I get rid of all the Volvos and get T680s? I says, you know what? I changed my mind. I changed my mind. I think I'm gonna stick with the Volvos. So yeah, I don't know. Anyway, that's pretty much it. Again, for those of you who are looking for a job, try ADL. And for those of you who are outside the country and looking for a job, I'm sorry, I just don't have the means the knowledge, the resource to help you. I really don't. And think about this, okay? Think about this. I have relatives of my own back home in the Philippines. I've got friends that are wanting so desperately to come over here. You would think that if I had the knowledge and the know-how or the resource to do that, I would have done it a long time ago. But if I can't even do it among my family and friends, it just tells you there's nothing I can do. I don't know any company in the United States that are offering working visas, especially with this COVID-19 situation right now. I heard CR England tried it or something. I don't know if that's true or not. But from what I heard from Mirko, Truck TV America, Bison Transport out of Winnipeg, Canada, I think they hire from all over the world. I don't know what their requirements are, but go to their website, Bison Transport out of Winnipeg, Canada, and find out for yourself. I wish I could somewhat have an interview with Bison and ask them, kind of help them and help me, you know, make a content, spread their requirements, and whether it's true or not. That would help a lot of people out, you know, if I had a personal interview with their hiring staff. I thought about someday, I don't know, one of these days, ride my motorcycle all the way to Winnipeg, Canada, and go up to Bison and knock on their door and say, hey, I'd like to ask you, you know. I wonder if Bison Transport has a recruiting video on YouTube. That's something that I have never even considered. I don't know, maybe give him a call or something. But I've noticed calling Canada can be really expensive. I saw an ADL transport truck this morning over there at Gordon's Foods. It was the Silver Bullet truck. Yeah. It was a silver Volvo. Mark is the one driving that truck. Now, isn't that lovely? He moves over just to let me by. Lovely, lovely. Alright, what else is going on today? Tampers is doing good. The girls has been keeping up with his supplement. is not limping. But boy, oh boy, he's having a hard time climbing even the dining table chairs. He waits there, and he's trying to jump and wait for somebody to pick him up and put him on the chair. He's really slowing down. Oh, AJ got, I think, about 2 or 3 medals for highest achievement for school. Yeah, she's got more brains, and I don't know. Maybe I used to be smart, but she suck it all out. She's got more brains now, I think. I think she got it from my dad's side. Yeah, don't you hate it when a generation skips you over? That's weird, right? Jackie's doing good. She voted yesterday, or the day before, I think. She's still working, and all is well. Long Haul Larry, I haven't talked to Long Haul Larry in a while. He's got his thing, I got my thing, and my commander-in-chief, oh, she still scares the dickens out of me. I'm always scared when I mess up, right? They got a Walmart over here. Really? Right over there. Hey, today is Friday. That means fuel and cash advance day today. Yahoo! I get $100 today. By the way, that cash advance, that's not free money. That comes out of my paycheck. My paycheck is always $100 less because of that cash advance. That's what I use for, I don't know, miscellaneous stuff. Personal miscellaneous stuff. Every expenses in this truck, whether it's fuel, oil, you name it, every expenses for this truck is paid by the boss, paid by ADL Transport. Sometimes when we need to buy a fuse, we buy it with cash, and then he reimburses us. Oh, there we go again. Is that an Africa Twin? Oh yeah, yep, it's an Africa Twin. Oh man, 2 of them. They're both from Texas though. Oh man, I tell you, it just, I wanted to say, hey, I want one. Yeah, those Honda Africa twins, man. I think they're the beast. Woo! Come on, we can get through this. Oh, we need to get over one more. Thank you. Alright, the local time is 11:47. Temperature is 66 degrees. OBO. Hey, can you guys do me a favor and check out this website? I think it's called U, as in YouTube, YouGov. 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 From what I understand, it's a it's an online service where anyone can review a product, all kinds of products. You can review a product and you'll get points for reviewing products. And the more products you review, the more points you make, which you can convert the points into cash. And I thought that could be a pretty cool idea for some people, right? I mean, especially with this current situation that people are not allowed to, some people are not allowed to go to work. I mean, that could be a cool idea for somebody who's retired, I don't know, not able to get around as much. Sit all day long on your TV or computer reviewing products. What's going on here? This side and the other side? Why? your dia, Texas. What's a dia? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Fort Worth, Texas. Uh-oh. Come on, go. You're the one on the wrong lane. The sign says lane ends, dude. Look at that Hummer. Oh, you don't see them anymore. The guy got mad because he couldn't pass me fast enough. So he gave me the finger. I guess in his mind it was my responsibility to let him get through. I was on the right lane where the lane doesn't end. He was on the lane that ended. Kind of weird when we as people are wrong and we're the one getting mad. Brand new 4Runner. Knock, knock. Oh, wow, look at that. Welcome to Danone. I hope it's not a full house today. Whoa, look at that. Hey, look at that. Empty space. I'm gonna park right here. I think he wants me to wait until he gets out. I don't think he can get out if I park there. No, don't do the chit chat. Come on. Yes, sir. Oh, that's a Mac. That's Your Grace's distant relative. Get it? A Mac and a Volvo. Alright, here we go, here we go. later. Peace. Alright, we have been assigned to door 2. I've already taken my doors open. I've already opened my doors, taken my load locks out, slide the tandems. They'll save us a couple of steps and prevent us from blocking anybody. Right? That makes sense. It makes sense in my mind anyway. Too crooked. And the thing is, we gotta drop the trailer. Alright. Wrong gloves. You know what? They're loading already. Why not? Make them happy. I'll be right down. Dolly down. I'll be right down. Let's see, that's down, disconnect, disconnect, we're good to go. That's it. All right, peace.